Love the graphics here. Once again, guys, this is duels formatting best of threes. Any cards played previously cannot be played in this match. Cannon card in the back from Frontier Guard and a Furnace Evo from Vitor. Let's watch as these decks unfold to see what these players are using.
Cannon cart and barrel, Evo barrel, we see a lot of mortar. So Frontier Guard might have stolen my heart here and our first boss bandit of the competition.
Yeah, this is an interesting boss bandit bridge span variation, I assume, but he has arrows as well. Maybe expecting that bait element to come out from Guard. And why, well, it is not complete bait. You know, these, wow, Skeleton King ability.
Oh, wow.
Wait, this is a lot of pressure.
Yeah, it's a lot of pressure, a lot on the board, and Vitor doesn't really have a way to take care of it. He's got to go Spirit Empress up high, and this Dark Goblin should make light work of it, and this is going to be a lot of damage for Frontier Guard. Vitor is very fortunate he got that second shot in from the Empress.
Oof, that Vine spell was amazing. It's really going to stop most of everything, and then a Snowball comes out as well. So once again, before I was like captivated by the Skeleton King ability, this Bridgeman deck is fairly solid, but the fact that he has 3 spells to be so ready for these bait elements gives him a decent chance of actually coming back here.
Yeah, the fact that he can get on top of that Dark Goblin with 2 different spells is real, and they're both even trades. That's going to be something that's frustrating for Frontier Guard. You got that Evo Snowball to not always the best when you're going up against Mortar, when you're going up against Cannon Cart, and obviously you can get that Goblin Gang down first and then the Skeleton King down second. That's always going to be a great way to clean up those big pushes.
Boss Bandit in the back does very well versus Cannon Cart, but not very well versus Skeleton King. And the Gang as well. Wow. And the Skeleton King ability, maybe 3 spells isn't enough for all of this spam.
Yeah, we'll see how much the Furnace can do against the Skeleton King as time goes on. Spirit Empress could be a bit of an X factor here. The Lightning comes down, though. That's a bit tough. And now we see this.
Yeah, Ram in. Vines as well. And big connection with the Ram Rider. Snowball a little bit late. What does clean up the counter push. Skeleton Barrel in. What does Vitor have? There's the Furnace.
And this is a great cleanup here. Evo Furnace, those Fire Spirits going to hop. Arrows have to come down. But now Frontier Guard needs to think about the way Vitor put that push together and how he's going to sequence those spells.
Does he drop a Mortar? He does drop the Evo Mortar. It doesn't connect. It's a good way to bait out an Evo Mortar for sure. Will the Cannon Cart go down? No, it's alive for the counter push. And another Lightning is probably going to drop down the Spirit Empress.
And you see that surround there with the Goblin Gang. Going to go Evo Snowball, pull everything back across the bridge, just as you called it, Juice. Lightning comes down on that Spirit Empress, 1078. Boss Bandit here to clean things up. Goblins as well. Cannon Cart's still pretty healthy.
But a Ram Rider.
Pretty good push here now.
Arrows cleaning up, but the Boss Bandit 1 HP. It connects the Mortar. Will we see a Vine spell drop?
We need to see it. There's the Vines right on top of Dark Goblin. Does it charge?
Oh my God.
Wow.
It doesn't connect.
90 seconds remain, 1078, 2095. Vitor setting up opposite lane push, trying to make something happen here in the final 90 seconds.
Big pressure bridge, arrows drops, but now the Skelly King ability is full and ready to go.
Bandit doesn't dash.
Arrows onto the Gang in the tower. Boss Man is getting annihilated by these skeletons.
70 seconds remain here. Vitor down by an arm and a leg. 985, 2095. Firmly in control as Frontier Guard. Staying on offense. I really, really like that. He's figured out ways to stop that Ram Rider without needing that Mortar.
Arrows drop down as well. Evo Snowball is in cycle. Maybe that's the one thing that could give him a chance to break through, but Frontier Guard is firmly in the lead right now.
And Frontier Guard cycling, you know that Mortar's going to be available. There it is, early cycled Evo Mortar. That's great against the Boss Bandit too. There you go, see, Goblin comes down, dash to that Goblin instead of the Skeleton King.
Ram Rider in, Vine spell is strong, but the Cannon Card's distracting. The Gang is there, the arrows are late, and now the Evo Skeleton Barrel. Snowball drops and everything. Only 25 seconds left. Frontier Guard is firmly in the lead.
And maybe the biggest upset of day number 1 is about to happen here. Our 5-time world finalist being sent down to the lower bracket. 1888, 1850 to 719. You can see Frontier just sending that barrel opposite lane. It should be all sewn up.
Yeah.
And there it is. The newcomer takes set number 2.
Wow. Wow. I mean, perfect gameplay.